Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for October 2nd, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I am very suspicious of some of these very full boxes, but let's see what we can find through normal means first. So this 7 and this 7 look in, putting a 7 in one of these two. And that is going to look down. Let's just do that now and put 7s in one of these two. I'm suspicious of 2 and 9 looking into here. 2 and 9 are up here somewhere. So if this is not 2, 9, or 7, what is it? It could be 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6. Can't be 7, 8, 9. So only 1 and 6. We do have 2 8s looking into box 2 here. So there's an 8 in one of these two. Okay, I noticed that I was just glancing down here and I noticed those 3s. Let's place this 3 here. It's only placed in the box for 3. That looks up, places a 3 here, places a 3 here, 3 in one of these two. And, oh, sorry, how did that happen? Oh, I missed this. Okay, well, this 3's placed as well. I think we can get all the 3s. That 3's placed. Yeah, well, now we have all the 3s. Okay. Easy peasy. What am I doing next? Is there really not more? I still think this 2, 9 is interesting, but yeah, we need a 2 in one of these two for the row because of this 2 here. Not quite enough. Let's move on to the next band and then maybe we'll come back to it. Yeah, we have these 2 8s. Places an 8 here. That means there's an 8 down here. These 2 8s looked down. Okay, we got this 8. So now I'm curious about let's just fill what these 3 are. 1, 2, and 4. See the 1 here. Okay, that's it. There's a 7 in this box. Where does 7 in this box go? This looks down, this looks in. And this looks in. So that's a 7. That means 7 is somewhere here. I don't think we can do much more with 7s, can we? No. We have them here, we have them here, we have them here. And they're kind of all over the place in these 2 boxes, so. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next band here. There's a 1 somewhere up here. 3s are done. 9 is interesting. 9 looks in here like this, so there's a 9 in one of these two. That puts a 9 up here. Six is interesting. So I found this through my method of looking for crossings. So we have 2 givens in this box that share a row in this case. They could also share a column, but just rotate everything that I say if that's the case. So they share a row, which means there's 1 column that they do not occupy. So what we want to do is we want to look for any placed digits in that column which are not already placed in the box. In this case, we have the 6 and the 8. Then we want to look at the 2 rows they don't occupy, and we want to look for a repeated 6 or 8. So in this case, we have the 6. So the 6 is what I found. And so this 6 looks in, this 6 looks down, and then by the way we found this, the 9 and 3 don't match. So the 6 can only be in one of these two. That's always going to point. So these 6s work together to put a 6 somewhere down here. The important thing is these 2 can't be 6 anymore, because if they were, this box would have nowhere to put 6. All right, so let's look vertically. I'm not sure what else there is to find here. 1 is here, for what it's worth. I feel like we're kind of low on scanning here. All right, 2 8s look down. So there's an 8 here. I think that's all we get. Unless I'm missing something, but which is quite possible. All right, so now what I like to do is I look for bleh. What am I saying? I like to look for limited cells. So by limited cells, I mean cells that have 3 or fewer possible candidates. Like this cell has 2 candidates, or these cells have 3 candidates. Ideally, naked singles, which have 1 candidate, so we can just fill them. But one of the easy ways to find those is to look for rows, columns, or boxes that have 4 or fewer empty cells. So this has 4 empty cells in this row, and you just think about what those can be. So in this case, we need 1, 2, 6, and 9. So I think these are worth filling. I think this can be 1, 2, 6, or 9, though. But this can't be 1 or 9. So this is only 2, 6. This 9 is... Okay, anyway. 1, 2, 6, 9 is what I said. So 1, 6, 9, but this can't be 9. It's kind of what I'm seeing. But this one can be any of them, huh? We have a 1, 6 here and a 1, 6 here, which is very suspicious, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay, so let's find more. I'm going to think about this column, which has... Oh, this does have 4 left. For some reason, I thought it had 5 left. I don't know. I'm counted poorly. 2, 4, 6, 7 is what's left. I'm just going to fill it. Oh, but maybe this one on the bottom, I think, can be all of them. 2, 4, 6, 7. But the rest are limited. These can't be 7. So these are 2, 4, 6. And then this can't be 6. So it's 2, 4, 7. So not too exciting, but there we go. And I'm at least this early, I'm choosing not to fill cells that have 4 candidates because it just gets really messy. What we're on the lookout for are pairs and triples. That's really one of the big, obviously naked singles, but also pairs and triples. Sometimes you just end up with like a random pair that the only way you would have found that is just by penciling it. Like if randomly this can only be 2 and 4, you end up with a 2, 4 pair here. And that's the kind of thing we're looking for. We're not really on the lookout for quads. And so we're not too interested in cells that have 4 or more values possible because they're not going to contribute to a naked pair or a naked triple. I noticed this 6 is taken out of all 3 of these. So 6 can only be in one of these 2 for this column. And then we need a 6 in this column, which can only be here. What I'm looking for is geometry at this point. And by geometry, I mean you look in a box for like this 2, 3, 8, for example. And you see how they all avoid this row. They also all avoid this column. Let's do the row first. So we know this row needs a 2, 3, and 8. We found the 3. So we're down to just 2 and 8. And then you can look to see how many of the remaining cells can be 2 or 8. In this case, almost all of them can be any of those. So that's not helpful. But if you can get it down to the same number of digits, same number of cells as digits, then you found yourself a hidden pair or hidden triple or something. We can also look at 2, 3, 8 in the column. We already have the 3. Again, 3s are done, so it's not surprising. But 2 and 8. We know the 8's limited down here, but 2 looks like can just be anywhere. So again, that's not a hidden pair, but that's the kind of thing I'm on the lookout for. I may not find a good example, which is why I just sort of was mentioning those. But you can find things like how I found this 6 is limited here, just by like glancing at that pattern. Like we've got 4, 5, and 8 here. We already have the 8, but 4 and 5 need to go somewhere. The 5 can't be here. I think I missed the 5s. Yeah, these 5s look in. So yeah, I can also just point at something you missed. I'm sure you've been yelling about that one, but this is a 5. Because it's the only place for 5 in the box. And then these 5s tell us that there's a 5 right here. Okay. One is not really interesting, but I looked at it. Okay, what else can we find here? Another way to find limited cells is just to look at cells where the box has a bunch of corner marks in it and the cell doesn't have any of them. So the corner marks have kind of avoided that cell. So this isn't going to be 1 or 6, which may or may not be interesting. So it's not 1, it could be 2, can't be 3, it could be 4, can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So yeah, we actually found a 2-4 pair. Let me double check that. So it can't be 1, 3, 5, the 6, yeah, the 6 is there, 7, 8, and 9. Nice. So that 2-4 pair tells us this has to be a 1 because it can't be 2 or 4. Very nice. This is 2, 4, 6. So what's this? This is a 1. That's 6. Nice. Was that really it? That's what we needed to find. Okay. This is a pair. 6 and 9. Not resolved. This isn't a 6. In fact, we have 3 digits left for this column. We need a 2, 8, and 9. So let's just mark that. Clean it up a little bit. So this is a 2-4 pair. So what's this pair? 5 and 8 looks like. Not resolved. How about these 4? We need 2, 4, 5, 8. 2, 4. Wait. Oh, this can't be 9. I was like, how does this have a 9 in it? Yeah, the 6, 9 pair eliminates the 9. So that's the 9 for the box. Let's look at this again. It was 2, 4, 5, 8. I'm just going to start marking these, even though it's not all that interesting. This is 2, 4, 5, 8 as well. Can't be the 5 or 8. So, oh, wait, it can't be the 2, 5, or 8. So it's the 4. Finishes all that. Very nice. Okay, we got the 9 here. 2, 8 pair means that's not a 2. All right, what else we got? This is a triple. So we need a 1, 2, and 7. Oh, well, clearly the 2 is here for the row. That does a bunch. That's not a 6 because of the 2, 6 pair, so the 6 goes here in the box. I still want to know what this is. This is 1 and 7. Okay, we know the order because of that 1 there. This is known. If I can scan it right, that's a 7. These 3 are 4, 5, 6. What do I want to do next? How about this cell? This cell's a 9. This is 4 or 7. We really just have to pencil and we're done. 2 and 7. Okay. What are these? 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, that was in quarter mark mode. So neither of these can be 5 or 6, which is interesting. So yeah, this is the 6 because of the 1, 4 pair. And then this is a 5 because of the 1, 4 pair. Usually it's more clear what to do here. Let's do this column. We need oh yeah, we need a 5 in the column. I was noticing this corner mark 5 and I was suspicious of it. But yeah, look, we have 5s looking all in. So that's a 5. The remaining digits, we need a 2, 2, 4, and 8, looks like. Huh. These are 1, 2, 4, and what? 1, 2, 4, and 9. These can't be 4s, so there's that. This really should just finish. So the rest of this column, let's just fill this. Is there not really just like a pair sitting somewhere that I can use? Okay, 4 in this row. This 4 looks down, so 4 in this row is only here. And that gives us the 8 as well, gives us the 1. All of this finishes, there we go, that works. And then we need 2, 5, and 7. So that's the 2, that's the 5. Oops, that's the 7, that's the 5. All right, yeah, interesting puzzle today. Honestly, I don't really remember. I'm trying to recap here. Don't miss this 5, I guess, is the recap. There really wasn't that much going on as far as I remember. This 2-4 pair kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, seeing that this cell was avoiding the corner marks in the box ended up extremely helpful because it gave us this 2-4 pair. That was unusual. Usually doesn't happen that way. But anyway, that was neat. Hope you enjoyed this solve, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.